Stocks. It's Chris Wark in 24, James Trantina 19, and green with Luther Honda. First of 3 heats tonight for the Super Stocks. They're 8 laps in distance. 24, Chris Wark going to try to best the rest out of turn 4 at the end of 1. But Trantina going side by side for that race lead. Trantina 19X with the front spot. 24W, Chris Wark tries to take it back down the back chute. 19, Tristan Labarge, and 13 of Kyle Lohman in that racing order. Campbell in the 12 car, and Mark Blood tonight in car 89. 19X Trantina continues to lead this and starts to stretch out the front spot. Chris Wark sits about 6 car lengths behind. Tristan Labarge, 19, out of Kelly Lake, Minnesota, in the top 3. Oman next in 13, and Mark Blood tonight in 89, working his way the first time in the Super Stock here tonight at Granite City Speedway. As the laps go by, 19, Trantina sees the cross flags yellow and green. He's got him out front at the halfway point. 24W, Chris Wark, 19, Tristan Labarge in the top 3. All of these making it to the main. 13 of Kyle Oman, and Mark Blood, 89, charging up to the high side of the track. Going to work in turn 3 on that 4th position. Leader continues to work his way out front, stretching out that advantage over Chris Wark in 24. Almost a full straightaway between the top 2 cars. 19, Tristan Labarge in the top 3, flying green out. 2 to go. On the final 2 laps, the 19 machine of James Trantina III will see white flag up in the air with 1 final lap to go. Trantina well en route to the victory here tonight in heat number 1 for the Super Stocks. He sees that checkered flag and hands of Brian Reedman the starter and bring it to the 19X to the checkers. James Trantina III. Chris Wark 24W19. Tristan Labarge, and rounding out the top 4 tonight, the 89 to the main here this evening as we're ready to go. Green flag racing. Sobraski in 7A. It's Dave Reed 21R as we are ready for the green flag with Luther Honda. And the green's out. Sobraski going to lead the rest to the green at the end of that first lap, and he'll do it. 21R Dave Reed trailering about 2 car lengths behind. 22 Matthew Dibb is next, and 23 Kyle Robidoux in 4th. All of these making it to the main. The second out of 3 heat races this evening for the Super Stocks continues to be 7A Shane Sobraski. 7A out front, 21R Dave Reed in a solid second. Making one of his few appearances in the 2014 season here at Granite City, 22 Matthew Dibb. In that 3rd spot, 23 Kyle Robidoux is next. It's John Adams in the 69 car. Adams in the white number 69, only been on the Super Stock just a few weeks. As we see the cross flags yellow and green, we're halfway. The halfway point, it continues to be the 7A of Shane Sobraski showing the way. Sobraski continues to stretch the race lead out over Dave Reed, 21R, 22 Matthew Dibb in the top 3 as the cars get stretched out around Granite City Speedway. We've got 1 more yet to go in the Super Stocks. 7A, Sobraski works the high side of the track and then moves low at turn number 4, and he'll see the flying green out with 2 to go. And we got a car out of action at the base of turn number 4. Cause the caution, he'll start this one at the rear spot, and we're ready for green with Luther Honda. Green back out on the restart with 6 complete. 8 laps the distance. We'll be looking for the white flag this time by. The starter's got it in hand, going to wave it to Sobraski as he goes by in 7A. Good battle for that runner-up spot. Dave Reed, 21R, working the hub. 22, Matthew Dibb on the high side of this racetrack. They're going to go side by side on the final circuit to the checkered flag. Shane Sobraski in 7A. At the finish line, a good backer in 9B, and we're ready for green flag with Luther Honda. Final heat race on tonight's program takes the green flag. 8 laps the distance, 27. Doing a great job from the pole position. Jared Zimpel, 27Z at the end of 1. Easy 1, Dexton Cook tonight powering that car, rolling the way down the back chute. The number 1 car of Mike Peterson now sits second. Peterson challenged by Cook in the Easy 1 car. They're side by side. They're going to go by the stand, battling for 2 and 3. 27 of Justin Hedke now in the top 4 spots. Moss 24X and Baker in 9B. So that's the race order right now. The best battle on the track for positions 2 and 3 as your leader continues to be Jared Zimpel in 27. Zimpel from the pole. Dexton Cook started outside 3rd row, almost dead last in this one. As he works his way to the top 2, going to try to whirl the way past the crossed flags. We got him halfway. It's Jared Zimpel. Zimpel, Cook, and Peterson running in the top 3 here tonight. Mike Peterson from Dawson in the 1 car in 3rd. Easy 1 tonight. It's Dexton Cook in that car, and your leader continues to be 27Z, Jared Zimpel. Zimpel on the way to the victory, but here comes Dexton Cook charging up right behind. Going to battle for that front spot as they go by the flying green. They'll take it with 2 laps remaining. Zimpel out front on the final 2 laps. Peterson 1 now working his way to the base of the turn. Gonna try to work on Dexton Cook in Easy 1. They're side by side in turn 4. Just about get together. It doesn't get much closer than that at the white flag. 1 to go. Zimpel takes the 1 to go on the final lap. The 1 cars of Peterson and Cook side by side once again. They have been for a number of laps to the checkered flag. Jared Zimpel in 27. 1P Mike Peterson in 2nd. Easy 1 Dexton Cook in that 3rd spot. And on the outside, Shane Sobraski, 7A. 19, Tristan Labarge. Jared Zimpel, a rookie in the 27Z, starts in position number 4. And it's time to go green with Luther Honda. Green flag out. We're underway for 20 laps. TEE, force here, going the wrong way in turn number 1. Gets a chance to keep it going. It looks like he's going to do exactly that as we're under green flag. At the end of 1, it's Sobraski in 7A. Sobraski going to try to make it into victory lane another time here tonight in the 7A car. 19X Trantina in 2nd. Easy 1, that is Dexton Cook in that 3rd spot, battling Tristan Labarge in 19. 21R, Dave Reed started to the inside of row 4, has moved his way up a spot or 2 in this one already. 27 Zimpel and 22 Matthew Dibb is next. 7A, Sobraski continues to pour the juice to it tonight as he leads this one from the outside row 1. Your pole sitter, 19X Trantina in a 2nd spot as Sobraski starts to stretch it away. You see the blue and yellow flag given to force here in TEE. He's the first one to see that and lets him know that the leader is coming. Sobraski continuing to work his way around in the Super Stocks. 5 laps down, 20 the distance as they start to stretch out. Dave Reed puts the nose of the 21R car right below Tristan Labarge in 19 as they battle it out for position number 4. Labarge in 19, 21R Dave Reed. 2 rookies having at it side by side. Matthew Dibb, your current WISSOTA rookie point leader. 22, 27Z Jared Zimpel doing a great job. Mark Blood tonight in the black number 89 in that next spot. Zabrowski with a full straightaway advantage at least in 7A. As the 7A shows the way, 19X Trantina is second, a full straightaway behind. About 6 cars back from their easy one tonight. It's Dexton Cook in that car. Dave Reed, 21R. They're double wide behind him in the Delaware style restart. We're ready for green flag with Luther Honda. On the restart, it's Zabrowski in 7A. Campbell in the 12 car spinning in turn number 2. Campbell out of action, the driver from Two Harbors, Minnesota, bringing out the caution. And we're ready to go back. Green flag with Luther Honda. On the restart with Jim Campbell to the back in 12. We get it back up going. Dexton Cook has moved the easy one car into the second spot. Going to try to close the gap between him and Zabrowski in 7A. Not quite at the halfway point yet. Easy one, Dexton Cook second, 19X. James Trantina the third is in third. It's 21R Dave Reed, 22. Matthew Dibb in the top 5 in this one. He started 8th. He's moved forward 3 already. 19, Tristan Labarge, 27, Jared Zimpel, and a 50 of Jim Urseth has moved forward quite a bit in this event also. Zabrowski picked right up where he left off at the caution. We've got 10 laps completed in this one. Zabrowski 7A. Here comes Dave Reed now getting ready to challenge 19X of Trantina for position 3. Trantina shuts the door. Flag. Zabrowski 7A leads them to the green with Luther Honda. Zabrowski on the restart tries to reclaim the lead that he had built up before the caution went out once again. Zabrowski 7A out front, easy one is Dexton Cook. A 3-way battle behind him. A good one happening on 4 positions, 3, 4, and 5. Dave Reed, 21Rs, tried to take the advantage into position 3. Trantina tries to steal it back in the green machine, the 19X. Zabrowski continues his bid for the checkered flag tonight in another trip into the victory lane at Granite City on the first night of our doubleheader on National Championship weekend. Dave Reed, 21Rs, moved his way to the top 3. 19X Trantina now 4th and 5th is Matthew Dibb, 22. 19, Tristan Labarge is next in a 3-way battle for that next spot. It's Jim Urseth in car 50, winning that battle of that 3 cars down the back chute. But he lost the battle on the front chute as Mark Blood in the 89 car has moved forward a spot. Mark Blood, first night out in the 89 car in the Super Stocks tonight at Granite City Speedway. He's doing a great job. He's climbed his way into the top 6 or 7 out of this event. We started with 21 cars. Your leader started on the outside of row 1, Zabrowski 7A. Dexton Cook had made a bid for the lead a few laps ago, but it looks like Zabrowski now has started to pull away. Cook second, Dave Reed, 21R in third. 22, Matthew Dibb now has worked his way into the top 4 spots. Dibb started 8th, he's now 4th. 19X Trantina, your pole sitter, currently sits in that 5th spot. 19, Tristan Labarge started 3rd. He's in that next spot. As the laps go by, we're going to look for the flying green at the stand this time. It's in the hands. We see it. Zabrowski's got it. 2 to go. Dibb now has worked his way past Dave Reed for position number 3. Sobraski coming in for the white flag. He's got 1 to go on the final lap. It's Shane Sobraski in 7A. 27Z Zimpel out of action to the base of turn flag. We're ready to go green with Luther Honda. 2 to go, green, white checker. 7A Sobraski going to try to take over right where he left off. Easy 1, Dexton Cook. 22, Matthew Dibb running 1, 2, 3 with Sobraski with the 1 to go. Sobraski sees the white up in the air. Dave Reed trying to reclaim position 3 from Matthew Dibb as they sort it out in the back chute into turn number 4. Your leader on to the double checkers. Your winner, Shane Sobraski in 7A. Easy 1, Dexton Cook in second. 22, Matthew Dibb in third. And rounding out the top 4, it's Sobraski, sponsored by West Metro Buick GMC and Express ATM Services, comes into the victory lane one more time in the final one of the night for Sobraski in 7A. We'll get him out of the car. Your defending WISSOTA national champion taking it to the checkers tonight on the first of a doubleheader on National Championship weekend. Want to make sure you'll be in the stands tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m. The gates open, 3:30 p.m. We will have the first green flag to drop. So there he is, fans. Let's hear it for Shane Sobraski in 7A.